What you gonna do with all those bulls and apes? I'm gonna make a project. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the channel. My name is Seth. You're watching Mind Your Biz. Are you subscribed? You should be. You could be. It's free. Why wouldn't you? Click that bell icon as well so you're notified when new media comes out. This is a sponsored episode, and we're taking a look at one of our gems, then as part of a Gem Hunter series, Bulls Apes Project. The team reached out to me. I'm very happy. They gave me some really great notes. They passed my Sniff test, which is to have a doxed team and to work on some guarantees that no other projects are working on. In a bear market, in a crab market, when conditions are very low, most investors, myself included, are very risk averse. The Bulls and Apes Project team is offering what they call an ETH back guarantee. So not a dollar for dollar guarantee on the initial amount that investors put into the Bulls and Apes Project, but the full amount of Ether, right? So 1 Ether equals 1 Ether. And I think most people's hope is that Ether will eventually run back up. So there you have it. And it is based on the Ethereum ecosystem. So before you ask, if you were wondering, that's the basis for it. Let me jump out of the way, show you as of the time of recording, there's a little countdown timer right there. 5 days, 20 hours, 50 minutes, and 20 seconds. The countdown timer is ticking. That's what I'm saying, guys. Time's a wasting. So you might want to check it out sooner than later. The links to both Discord and to Twitter we have in the description of this video, as we always do, guys. We're always going to give you the links so you can do your own research. Have I red screened you lately? I think I have to. This is not meant to be an inducement to buy. This is not meant to be financial or investing advice. This is a conversation starter. I'm bringing to you some information after consulting with a point of contact from this team and getting my questions answered to my satisfaction. But I cannot speak for you, and you haven't retained my services to make these decisions for you. You have to make your own decisions. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, this is the website. Again, bullsandapesproject.com. Money back guarantee, but it is an ETH back guarantee. Please understand the distinction there. The founders are doxed. So let's find out more about them. This is kind of a high-level overview, but I don't want to read from the website. How boring is that? Who does that? Not Mind Your Biz. Okay, anyway. The team, we got Anthony, CEO, is the head of operations at AXA XL. Guillermo and Manny had a successful exit from a software company called Helium 10, which is currently worth $1.5 billion. What? What does this even mean? It means they know how to build things that have value, and they know how to successfully remove themselves from the equation so that they are no longer a financial drain to those projects. Think about it. Right? Think about it. Create value, get paid what you're worth, move on. That's, in my opinion, that's a great, healthy ecosystem. These guys they're killing it. Got tokenomics, FAQ with their money back guarantee, everything kind of broken down directly on the website. But I just want to tell you, there is massive gamification to holding the Bulls and Apes NFTs. Good grief, is it involved? I mean, I think it's roughly 10 METH is the name of the token, like methane token, that are accrued for every day that you hold one of the Bulls, right? And over a period of time, the unlock schedule is something like 2 months. You need to have 600 of these METH tokens to be able to transform your base NFT. You can hold out longer, right? Double down or quadruple down, and you can combine various different elements of their ecosystem to be able to unlock more powerful NFTs. What happens with these NFTs? Well, you're given more privileges. The base holdings of your NFT is given more utility, right? Like, this is rewarding you for having strong hands. And that makes sense. The gamification should absolutely result in more utility for the NFT. Not less, right? Not a more interesting looking NFT with maybe an airdrop of some other tokens. But those other tokens, if there is an airdrop for your loyalty, it should do something for you, right? Not just have number go up technology, but have utility go up technology. Right. Or maybe, why not both, right? Like, if you're holding and you're helping to shore up the price, then give people more utility as well. More voting rights, more abilities, more choices. Pretty awesome. But that is part of their ecosystem. Without going into a full deep dive and showing you the full tokenomics of how the gamification works, I can do a quick overview of it. My point is, it's there, and I have read it. I have done the deep dive. I'd like you to do the same thing, okay? Once you've done that, make a comment down below in the comment section. You tell me, hey, Seth, I read through it. I looked at the tokenomics. I looked at the gamification specifically of holding the Bulls and Apes Project NFTs and how many, methane tokens I would need to be able to unlock to this point. I read through it, Seth, and this is what I like. Tell me what you liked in the comments. Don't be shy. Just tell me. Specifically, I want to hear back from you about that. You don't have to pause the video, but do tell me after the video is done. I'm going to go through some other stuff as well. So thanks for doing that. All right, guys. So gamification is there. They call it live your best life. They've got an area called the inner circle. Let me just make sure that I've actually got this. Money back guarantee is fully laid out on its own separate page, so you understand exactly how that works. The story, this is a bit more involved. It's a 15-minute video that they've done to kind of bring you into the lore of the Bulls and Apes ecosystem and the sort of Bulls and Apes universe. This is important for NFT projects because the power of narratives is huge, right? And I don't mean like creative narratives. Think about creative narratives that have sort of a transcendent theme. Think of like the monomyth, right? Or the hero's journey. Think of watching something like Star Wars, right? Anything where you've got that element of monomyth or the hero's journey. Something that's very well informed by culture and archetypes, right? Jungian archetypes or whatever else. It kind of has a stickiness to it, right? Mentally, it makes you think about it for a long time. Like if you've ever seen a Star Wars movie and you think you're a fan, then you remember a lot about it, and a lot of the elements of that movie and that series stuck with you immediately after watching those movies. It didn't take you multiple watchings of the movie to think like, oh my gosh, that was my favorite part. That's not a mistake. And that's the power of narrative storytelling, right? And myth and lore. So I think it's very important that they did this, but we're not going to watch the entire thing. It's there though for you to watch later on. See chapter 1, Genesis, chapter 2, etc., all the way through. They bring you through all these chapters of the founding myth and the lore of the Bulls and Apes ecosystem, not just the Bulls and Apes Project. They've got a roadmap here as well, which I want to talk to you about again in just a minute after we look at the inner circle. This is important for me to get out of the way fast. I want to tell you all the most important stuff fast because I know sometimes you guys got to bounce, but Inner Circle, they talk about there being a bit of a mastermind group, a bit of network access, and a bit of deal flow. And let me break that down for you here. They got the bullet points, right? So they're serial entrepreneurs, right? Guillermo and Manny clearly had a very healthy exit from a tech startup. And so they know what they're doing. They've got connections. They want to help connect their community. And I think there's never been a better time for any kind of cryptocurrency community to have that kind of camaraderie and that kind of built-in mentoring to help people who are looking for financial upside to get more than just what the token would give them. If that makes sense, right? Like community is more than just like, oh yeah, I have this, like whatever. I've got a dollar bill in my wallet. Cool story, bro. I've got a dollar bill too. No, but mine is a Canadian dollar bill. All right, cool. If you're in Canada, cool. I do too. Like everybody has a Canadian dollar bill in their pocket. That's not special, bro. That's just a medium of exchange. Now, when we get into crypto tokens, it's different, right? We're not looking just at a medium of exchange or a store of value. We're looking at building something that brings people together. So I appreciate that they've put a real focus on this being more than just like, all right, we're all going to champ number go up. One of us over on crypto Twitter. More than that is what they're after, right? So they want to have a bit of mentoring for deal flow. I've talked about already, the OpenSea, MetaMask, and SpaceX groups have already reached out to the founders, and they want to try to open up some of those deals to holders of the Bulls and Apes Project NFTs, and then some of the related tokens, right? The methane token and other tokens within the ecosystem. They want to try to get people who show loyalty to the project. They want to try to show loyalty back to them and helping these people to experience financial upside, which I think is just great. If it can be done, right? If it can be done, right? It's always a question of execution. We'll see how they do, but that's what they clearly aim to do. They want IRL events, so meeting up in person, right? Face-to-face conferences, networking, parties, partnerships as well. They've already talked about that. Physical and mental health, wellness, such a huge deal. Guys, we spent 2 years internationally watching some of our best friends and family suffer. I don't want to go into details here, but the point is, anybody with a heart saw that there was a need to reach out to other people. Anybody with a head realized, yeah, this is actually more about like preventive health right? Physical and mental health. We can prevent this. We can take care of this. We can take care of each other, right? Using the heart and the head. We can do this, solve that problem. So it's great they want to do that. Mentorship and development, as well as charity, right? Which I think is going to be a big deal. We'll see more about that in the future. The point is, that is their inner circle. And it's really important to them. It's also important to notice, you've seen all the examples of the art as we've been watching this video. It's like basically best in class 3D images. And something that they do that's kind of a bit of a hack, and here I'm gonna take off my my crypto reviewer hat. I'm gonna put on my CGI, pixel peeper hat, and just say, like, they do something that is unique in that they don't just render out layers that are then stacked on top of each other, where like it's just the base mesh is a bull, right? That's only got a few facial poses, and then they just overlay the clothing on top of it. They actually render out every single one of these different types of bulls with their clothing, with their backgrounds, with their accessories, and with the various different colors of those accessories. So you see reflections, you see ambient light sources, you see all kinds of detail in the textures and in the fur and in the skin, right? Even that subtle bit of translucency on that first layer of skin. Guys, 10 years ago, that wasn't even possible with 3D. I mean, you weren't seeing that in most movies. Very, very hard to do. They're doing it here with some of these details. They look gorgeous. They're some of the best 3D NFTs I've seen so far in terms of that last bit of attention to detail. So it's pretty awesome. What I need you to know, guys, is that the ticker that we saw, or the countdown timer that we saw at the beginning of the video, is a real thing. It is a very, very real thing because the mint date is coming up very shortly. So there is some time pressure here, but obviously I want you to do your own research. And I want you to ask me any questions that you have as follow-up in the comments section of this video. Based on what I've shown you so far, are you excited? I mean, looking closer at their ecosystem, looking closer at the art, looking closer at the team, I'm a little more excited for this NFT project than I've been for some others that have come my way. And I accepted this one because of that. I wanted to take a closer look, and I'm glad I did. So thank you, Bulls Apes Project, for reaching out to me. And again, sponsoring my time to be able to carve out a bit more time to do a deeper dive. Audience, tell me what you think. And of course, if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button, click the bell icon. Don't be a stranger. Guys, you're the reason to make this media. I love your face. Remember to stay private and mind your biz. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. Remember to check out mineyour.biz, where you can sign up for Mine Your Biz Insiders, our occasional newsletter where we don't spam you, but we do send out occasional important information, including flash sales and important deals on privacy-preserving technology. This is one of the ways that we can talk to you without censorship and without the oversight of third-party media platforms. You can also check out the new Mine Your Biz phone, as well as merch, or sign up to become an affiliate for anything sold directly on the mineyour.biz website. You can earn a percentage of anything that we sell. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. You're the reason I make this media. I love your face. Remember to stay private and mind your biz.